In the first 3 lectures, you gain basic knowledge about mindfulness, mindlessness, and well-documented research on the topic. And now is the time to see how you can use this knowledge and mindfulness as a whole to help you live a better life. In this lecture, we will discuss simple things we do every day, such as walking, driving, listening, brushing our teeth, washing the dishes, taking a shower, entering the house, parking a car in large garage, locking the car, turning off the alarm, and forgetting you did it, and so on. How to quickly and see how to apply mindfulness in situations like this. So, have you ever started doing one thing and ended up doing something else without even knowing it? You kept driving, and after arriving at your destination, not sure really how you got there, what road you took, what street you passed, etc. Maybe placed your car keys and you can't find it, not sure if you lock your car or not. Got hurt and afterward realized that you were not paying attention to your surroundings. Similar things happen to many of us all the time. In this lecture, we will address such situation and find out how mindfulness technique can help us avoid cases like this. A study recently presented by the American Heart Association showed that patients who practice mindfulness can actually reduce their risk of death by half from heart attacks, strokes, and other causes when compared to similar patients who were only given an education about healthy living but didn't practice mindfulness. So, by practicing mindfulness, you truly get to know yourself and the world around you. There are also many side benefits of mindfulness, such as feelings of relaxation, reduced stress, help with difficult emotions, and being better able to control anger and other feelings and desires. In the world we live in, very few of us can dedicate hours to meditate, right? But we don't have to do that in order to be mindful. We can do so at any time throughout the day and still gain huge benefits. When we think of mindfulness and meditation, many of us think that we have to sit, do nothing, think nothing, and our mind will stay in the present moment and it will not wander. It doesn't work like that. And even, for people who meditate hours daily, their mind does wander and goes between the past, future, and the present. So are there things that we do anyway on a daily basis that we can apply mindfulness to? Absolutely. So you brush your teeth every day, right? Well, you can meditate while brushing your teeth. Here's what I do. On my toothbrush holder, I taped a piece of paper that has one word on it. It says meditate. So when I pick up a toothbrush, this is a reminder, a trigger for me to be mindful, to meditate. So I simply focus on brushing my teeth, feeling in my mouth when the toothbrush touches my teeth, a movement of my hand, a toothpaste smell, reaching out, hard to reach teeth, etc. My full focus is on brushing my teeth. So when my mind wanders, and yes, of course it does, as soon as I notice it, I catch it, I simply return back to brushing my teeth and staying in that present moment. So can other daily tasks be used for practicing mindfulness? Of course. How about washing the dishes? Usually we quickly do this and can't wait to finish it, thinking of the next thing we will do to be happier. Watching TV, we just can't wait. So let's wash the dishes quickly so I can watch TV, sit down, read a book or anything else but washing the dishes. How about instead, try to stay at least few minutes with the dishes. So be grateful you have these dishes. Some of them you probably even like very much. Others bring you memory of a friend, parent, a child who bought that dish for you. Focusing on the water, cold or warm, or just being grateful for having a running water in the house so you can wash the dishes. Stay in the moment of washing the dishes and see what that does for you. It could bring some great moments of your life rather than focus on, I can't wait to get this done. In his course, Practicing Mindfulness, an Introduction to Meditation, Mark Musset, really great guy, professor, explains a number of different mindfulness techniques. So 4 of these techniques, breathing, walking, eating, and driving, I turned into habits. These habits will help you live in the moment and focus on the positive. So start practicing some of this for just a few minutes. And as you train your brain in these skills, keep steadily extending the time. Let's talk about mindful breathing. Breathing is something that we don't consciously think about very often. Of course, we know how to breathe, but mindful breathing is something else entirely. To breathe mindfully, you need to focus on breathing in and breathing out, and only think about your breath. Last night I wasn't able to fall asleep, so I did my breathing meditation, and I just did breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And as I did this, I would just say in, out, in, out. Okay, enough of mindful breathing. Now, mindful walking. You can actually practice mindfulness walking when walking from your car to the office, from the parking lot to supermarket, or simply walking in a park. These walks can be short or long, regardless. Focus on your steps, your body, your breath, the environment and surroundings. Focus on the moment of being. We will dedicate the entire lecture to this technique. Next, mindful eating. To eat mindfully is to eat slowly, taking your time to eat each and every bite of your meal. Look at the food before you eat it. Focus on the shape, smell, texture, taste, etc. Think about what was required to produce this food and all the steps necessary to bring it to your table. Most people don't have the time to mindfully eat at each and every meal, but you can try this practice at least once a week and see what a difference it makes for you. Next, mindful driving. You can also practice mindful driving. Driving mindfully is not just a good practice, it's the right thing to do to ensure our safety and that of others. Mindful driving involves paying attention to everything that is in front of you, including the road, other cars, pedestrians, buildings, signals, etc. Listen to the sound of your car, the sounds of the road. Watch for signal people give you from ahead, and pay attention to both sides of your car, especially if you're driving on a highway in the middle lane, of course. So focus on the moment of driving. Observe other drivers, but pass no judgment. You don't have to react if someone cuts you off. Reacting negatively will inevitably result in anger and will unfortunately do nothing to ensure that no one will cut you off again, right? Yes. Just witnessing the moment will make you aware that these things happen and help you be mindful and enjoy every moment of your life, whatever it brings. Think for a moment what mindful living could do for you. What could you and when could you practice mindfulness? Which mindful practices could you introduce in your life? So now, pick one. Just pick one what we just went through and make a commitment to start practicing that mindfulness technique. Enjoy, have fun. See you in the next lecture.